This is a Jacksonville Jaguars team that is in search of something. And we talked about them trying to find an identity with Doug Pederson yesterday. Their identity in the spring was to just sign everyone to monster deals with Christian Kirk, resetting the receiver market and setting off a trickle-down effect. What do you guys want to see from Trevor Lawrence in year 2?
I think just really, I think the cliche thing to say is take that next step, right? But can he look a little bit more comfortable? Now, again, that's probably going to...
That's literally my word was comfort.
Yeah. Can he get more comfortable? Yeah. Probably a lot of it has to do with the protection. We talked about him having to run for his life, even though it didn't result in a lot of sacks. If you just put on a highlight clip of what he did as a rookie, you'd be impressed with a lot of the throws and upside that he showed. But the consistency wasn't quite there, and a lot of it had to do with just the overall terrible situation around Jacksonville. Now, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt for his rookie year not going the way that most people would have liked. But moving forward, they're not going to give him that leeway anymore. So now it's up to him to, whatever it is, he's going to have to figure it out and take those next steps.
I think his big thing is he can take that reset now and just do it. All he has to worry about is his job now. All this other smoke with the coaching staff and Tebow being in camp and all these crazy.
I forgot about Tebow.
Right?
Oh my God.
Like you're a rookie quarterback, and they bring back the guy's favorite quarterback from years ago. Yeah, like how can you not be distracted like that? They set him up to fail, in my opinion, and now they have to totally reset him from the get-go. And I think actually that's good for him because he got all the learning how to be a professional out of the way, and now he can just focus on his job. I think he'll have a big step forward.
What does Doug Pederson need to do to be? We mentioned him putting his arm around Urban Meyer instead of the other way around. Now we can actually have what is supposed to be the coach-quarterback relationship. What can Doug Pederson do for Trevor Lawrence?
Come up to him and tell him, look him in his eye and say, let's play ball. That's the biggest thing for him right now. Trevor Lawrence wants to play football. He doesn't want to be a mentor to another grown man. He doesn't want to be a mentor to a head coach. He doesn't want to have to worry about all the drama that goes around a franchise that already needs to come from the bottom up. He wants to play ball. And I think what they're doing in this draft is they're giving him the resources in the offseason, in free agency, they're giving him all the resources that he needs to be productive, to be the quarterback that you've seen him be in college, that you've seen him be since high school when everybody's been talking about him with his Jesus hair. He's going to ball out this year. He is completely going to ball out simply because Doug Pederson knows how to get the best out of their quarterbacks. I know everybody's going to look at Carson Wentz situation. That's different. That's different. Carson Wentz is not Doug Pederson and Carson Wentz beef was not the first issue that Carson Wentz has had. He's been bouncing around.
Or the last.
Right. So I think that Doug Pederson's going to do a heck of a job of getting the best out of Trevor Lawrence, and they're giving him all the receivers he needs. Now they're giving him all the protection that he needs, and now they're going to go out there and take care of business.
And to me, I see a very similar situation in what we could see in terms of the outcome for Trevor Lawrence, and that is Carson Wentz, big, athletic, big arm. Sometimes there can be some consistency issues with accuracy, but there's a lot of similarities to what we saw Carson Wentz at his best. I think that's the kind of player you can get from Trevor Lawrence, even though I think Trevor Lawrence has more upside and potential. Yeah. We saw it, and we saw Doug Pederson do it. I think Trevor Lawrence wants that all gas, no break mentality, the guy that's going to call the Philly special in the big moment. That's what Trevor Lawrence wants, especially after coming from Clemson, where that offense is, it's hard to watch sometimes. They just win with talent. It's screens. It's kind of ugly to watch sometimes. They just make it work. I think that's the model, is what Carson Wentz did in that season. It's scheme, and then on third down, we need you to be a magician a little bit. I think Lawrence can do that.
Well, and Doug Pederson's the guy to give him the voice and actually listen to that voice. Yep. He will empower the quarterback to be the leader of that team. We've seen him do it everywhere that he's gone. He helped initially everything come together in Kansas City, laid the groundwork for Mahomes. Now we saw trying to get that Super Bowl done with Nick Foles. That will allow Lawrence to become as much as he's going to be, and then it will be on Trevor.
We have